Hello, everyone. I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. We are talking about who? Donald Trump. Life under Trump, part 58. Yes, we are already at part 58. There's a lot going on. Donald Trump not want to take credit for the things that he's causing, such as the crash is happening under him, under his presidency. And he's blaming on Biden. He's blaming it on DEI, which that doesn't make sense, you know. But we got a lot to cover. Yes, life under Trump, part 58. Hey, Queen Tia, how you doing, beautiful? If you'd like to make a donation, put a big smile on my face, send me a super chat, a super sticker. Also, in my description, you can send me money through my Venmo or you can send me money through PayPal. Either one of them is fine with me. Hit that like button as you come in. Again, this is Life Under Trump, part 58. Yes, part 58. It's a lot going on. He's starting his Oval Office really sad. He's only been in there a week and a couple of days, and so much has gone down under Trump. Life Under Trump, part 58. Again, those of you just coming in, I am Queen Lillie. Thank you for coming to my live. Hit that like button. Say hello to my moderator, Tia. Say hello to my moderator. Go ahead and say hello to her, Queen Tia. So we're going to go ahead and get started, everybody, okay? I love what this young man is going to say because he makes so much sense. Because what I've been telling y'all for the longest, how y'all Europeans going to come over here and claim something that's not yours? It belonged to the natives. So he's going to do some, add a little comedy onto what he has to say, but I love it. Hold on. One moment.
In a country that don't want nobody, except the Indians. How you gonna have racism in a country that don't want nobody, except the Indians? How you gonna have racism in a country that don't want nobody?
I've been saying this for the longest. How can they have a problem with people that was here before them? How? This is not your country. You are from Europe, and you come here because you couldn't compete with the Europeans that had money. You are the broke Europeans that came to this country. Some blacks was already here. Mexicans was already here. The natives was here. How can you come and claim something that's not yours and the people you want to kick out was already here? Please tell me. I want to know. And he's white and telling you this don't belong to you.
So even though Trump is finally in charge like he wanted to be, he still
is claiming he's not responsible for anything. So he's trying to blame this plane crash on DEI and Biden, and Pete Buttigieg just had to put him in his place because during the Biden administration and under Pete Buttigieg, we didn't have any major incidents like this. And Trump came in and he made all these changes. He fired a bunch of people, suspended a bunch of people, made all these changes, and now we have an accident. And I'm not saying that it's Trump's fault, but for him to blame this on Biden when Trump now has control of the FAA and the military and everything that's going on right now, how is it not his responsibility? How stupid does he think people are? I guess pretty stupid because all those people voted for him, so that's fair. So good luck with that.
So well, I didn't vote for him. Donnie Boy would have never got my vote because I don't believe in hiring somebody that has 34 felonies. How are you going to tell people that go in for a job that if they have a felony, they can't work? Hello, employer. Your man in the Oval Office, he has 34 felonies. Are you kidding me? Y'all put a man in office that has 34 felonies, but you expect greatness. You can't expect greatness from a fool. You can't. And I want y'all to remember Donald Trump works for us, but he's treating the American people like they work for him. Donald Trump, please give him this message because I know MAGA's in here. I don't care. You do not tell us to work for you. You work for the American people. Act like it. Donald Trump, you are not our boss. You work for the American people. Okay? And DEI has nothing to do with this crash. This crash happened on your watch, nor does President Joe Biden, the great one, before you just got in there, that you should not be in there because you admitted that Elon helped you steal this election. Joe Biden has nothing to do with this crash. This is on your watch. You're the one decided to take away from the aviation and all that. You did. So you need to sit down and humble yourself, Donald Trump, and accept when you are wrong because you've been wrong on so many levels, so many times, even on your first term. And we still don't know where those missing children are. Where are the missing Hispanic children? Where are the missing Mexicans, Venezuelan children? And the list goes on and on. You just didn't get away with, you just didn't send away them. What about the Haitian children as well? Oh, you said they're eating the cats and the dogs. We think you ate the cats and the dogs, Danny. That's how they got missing in Ohio.
I think we have to really stop and think about things. And we have to stop and think about who we choose for government. And if, in fact, we are actually choosing our government, or if the government is choosing itself.
Amen.
My country is in its adolescence. Adolescence is very arrogant. Adolescence thinks it knows everything. Adolescence is naive and ignorant and arrogant. And we are in our ignorant, arrogant adolescence. We haven't seen this before in our country. So Americans who don't travel, who 80% don't have a passport, who are uneducated, are in their extraordinary naivete. I think we have to really stop and think about things.
MAGA, she just called you naive, nor did she lie. Sharon Stone, the beautiful Sharon Stone, told the truth. You're very naive. That's why you voted somebody into office that has 34 felonies. You voted somebody in that backs the Klan. You voted somebody in that is attached to the J6. That allowed the J6 out. And when some of them got out, they continue with their crimes. He even let out somebody that was dealing DRGUS. He let him out. He let people out that RAPED children and others. Why do you think he let people out like that? Because that's who he is. He is a criminal in the White House, is what you voted in. And it's only going to get worse. It will not get better because he's not a better man. You can't expect better from a tyrant. You cannot expect better from a dictator. You cannot expect better from someone that thinks Putin is his leader. He bows down to Putin. Putin could easily snatch this country up right now because he has Donnie in as his puppet.
News right now, Donald Trump has officially blamed last night's devastating plane crash in Washington, D.C. on DEI, President Obama, and President Biden. During a press conference today at the White House, which is still ongoing, Donald Trump railed against the Biden administration, the Obama administration, and DEI hiring practices, which he blamed as one of the reasons for the plane crash. He specifically said that the FAA placed emphasis on hiring individuals with intellectual disabilities. He proceeded to emphasize that because the FAA, allegedly according to him, emphasized hiring air traffic controllers and other individuals who have intellectual disabilities, that could have been a reason for the plane crash. I don't know how else to say this, but this plane crash was not caused because of DEI. The plane crash was caused by an accident. And we're going to have more information from the FAA and the NTSB. And now is not the time to play politics with people's lives. This is abhorrent. I will continue to provide you updates as we get more information. So stay tuned for more. We have some new.
Yes, of course. I forgot about it. He threw Obama in there. Don't play. Stop playing in our face. Donnie boy, stop playing in our face. You love to throw Obama in something. When he was in there, we had excellent years of success. But you want to sit at Jimmy Carter's memorial and chat it up with Obama. The whole time he was probably thinking you stink because you have that pissity pins on and your breath is funky. Because all the people that worked under you in your first term said that about you, that you're funky. Don't fool yourself that you're something special, Donnie. Nothing about you is special. And as I have told you, if you keep looking in that mirror, one day that mirror is going to fall on your face because the mirror is so disgusted by you. The mirror hates you. And the American people don't like you neither. The only ones that like you are the fools of this country, the racists of this country, the low IQ of this country, the non-educated of this country. Like Sharon Stone said, they're not very educated. They're naive. I'm not going to give you naive. You're just stupid.
Well, hey, Sugar Britches, listen, we got to talk about something right now because it's gotten me all burning up on the inside, all right? There is something that I do not tolerate. I will not tolerate it, not from the word go, I won't. And that is bullying. I'm not going to tolerate it of any kind. And I have been seeing this circulating on the interwebs. And so I'm just going to put this little PSA out there. One thing I am not going to tolerate, honey, don't you dare call this man Adolf Hitler. Don't you do it. This picture of masculinity and virilness. Can you believe that? People are actually posting and calling him Adolf Hitler. And I just, now listen, if I see any of you doing it, I'm probably going to share it. But I'm not going to like it. But I'll probably share it. Adolf Hitler. We could even call him A-cup Hitler. Oh, no, that would be wrong. That would be wrong. No bullying. We're not doing it. Don't you dare share this video. All right, Shug, go with God. And ask your mama how big she thinks his boobies are. All right, bye. Well, hey, Sugar.
I like him. His boobies about bigger than mine. Elon. Okay, the Rizzler 213 says he won the popular vote. Honey, he didn't win that popular vote. He didn't win at all. Did you not hear his thin lips, paper thin lips say that his boy Elon rigged the election, which we knew before he owned up to it. We knew Donnie didn't win. We knew they set booby traps and did all kind of scandalous things for this election for Donnie boy. Donnie boy, the one that didn't make good grades in school. Donnie boy, the one that had his family members to do his homework. Donnie boy, the one that made a lot of F's. And he want to talk about DEI? Are you kidding me? Rizzler, do your homework. You dismissed.
It's a very common thing to do. Some are unfair or some are not doing the job. And it's a very standard thing to do. That ain't true. That's what you just saw. In fact, only 8 inspectors general have been fired in the last 16 years. In one night, Donald Trump fired 15. Here's the thing. Inspectors general blow the whistle when there's waste, fraud, or corruption. They are the watchdogs and bulwarks. They're purposely independent and nonpartisan.
I'm going to pause this. Hold on. I'm going to go back to this. Rizzler, do I have to stump your brain to get you to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do I? Rizzler says, election denial, you're a threat to democracy. Nobody more of a threat to democracy than you, MAGA, and Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't been in office but a good week and some days, and he caused more trouble to this country, and that plane crash is on his watch. And did y'all MAGA ass did not say that President Biden was not the president? Your raggedy ass went around saying that for the longest. Yes, you Rizzler, stepped up to the come up to the front so you can understand what's coming out of my mouth with your raggedy. You all went on for 4 years under President Joe Biden's watch saying that President Joe Biden did not win. The rat mouth, red, orange, mess, fat, blubber butt Donald Trump won, and he never won. He even stole the election in 2016. You sit your regular ass down and enjoy the show. You dismissed. Go away. Hold on.
Some are unfair or some are not doing the job. And it's a very standard thing to do. That ain't true. That's what you just saw.
All he do is lie. Trump is the biggest compulsive. Donald Trump is a compulsive liar.
In one night, Donald Trump fired 15. Here's the thing. Inspectors general blow the whistle when there's waste, fraud, or corruption. They are the watchdogs and bulwarks. They're purposely independent and nonpartisan. Inspectors general have been critical in both Democratic and Republican administrations. Without inspectors general, we would never have known how much Boar's Head endangered people shopping for groceries with its hysteria outbreak. Here's the truth. Donald Trump fired these inspectors general because they'd be on the front line stopping his personal grift. By purging these inspectors general who are doing their job protecting you, Donald Trump is appointing his own minions, loyal to him, and making sure he can make bank without your knowing it and stopping it. And that's the truth. Because it's a very common thing to do.
Anytime anybody tell the truth about Donald Trump, those maggots that like to get on meat because they eat beef and pork, you just nasty. But what do we expect? You from the Caucasus Mountains. You ate meat, raw meat. What do we expect? Oh my God. What is it that you want now, Rizzle? You like to be talked to like you're a child? Put a pacifier in your mouth, maybe you'll shut up. So this is what the Rizzler 213 has to say. So D different when y'all lose, though. Go away, little boy. Go away. Just go away, little boy. I don't have time to play with you. I don't. I'm an adult. You're a child. Go away. Just go away. Because we don't rig elections. We don't need Elon to rig anything for us.
Y'all hear about Trump saying that he was going to target the cartel next? The Mexican cartel next? I got a message for the cartel in Mexico. Whatever issues y'all got right now with Trump is between y'all and Trump. Not with the USA, not with all of us Americans. It's between y'all and Trump. We ain't do nothing to y'all. This man just started his job on Monday, Tuesday, and he started doing stuff without talking to all of us about it. We didn't know he was going to do all these things. All right? Y'all being labeled as terrorists and stuff now, like, I don't know how serious that's going to get, but I'm just here to let y'all know I'm speaking for myself and I'm speaking for the people here in America. Okay? We don't want no smoke.
Hey,
Somebody.
The Russians.
Oh, hold on.
He speaks for me and everybody I know.
I'm gonna get to you,
Baby, we
Rizzo.
ain't
Oh,
rolling
I'm
with
not
Trump.
done with you.
Did y'all hear about Trump saying that he was going to target the cartel next? The
Hold on.
Mexican?
Let me go and answer what Rizzo wants. Because Rizzo, do I need to give you? You need your mama's passy. I don't know where your mother is, or do you need Elon's nipple? Somebody give dude a pacifier, please. Now he says Kamala has 3 times the funds, still lost in a landslide. Honey, actually Kamala won, but your boy admitted, and I have it, and I showed it on here several times. He admitted that it was rigged, and that's how he won, and he thanked Elon. Yeah, that's what happened. Donnie boy has always been a criminal. Not just in time for those 34 felonies. That maggot been doing stuff like you. Till, don't delete his messages. No, don't do that. Let his messages stay. Don't delete them. Let him keep going. Till, don't delete them, okay? Because he's paying his money. Let him keep going. Don't delete no more of his messages, Till, okay? Let's see what this next person says. Can we smoke says in here. She got the max teeth. You got to wear a mask every day because you so ugly like Donald Trump. I can walk around, ain't got no makeup on. I fill in my eyebrows a little bit, put some lipstick, and I can just go. Let my hair down and just go. I wonder what your wife look like, or do you have a husband? He may not like you either. Your wife right now is with an African man. He busting her back out. You better call her. Oh, she ain't gonna answer the phone because it's feeling too good to her. You better check on your wife. Somebody blowing her back out. Either your husband, somebody blowing his back out. They always like the black ones. Even during slavery, the master of the wife would have sex with the men. The master liked to buck the black men, even though he had a wife. Nothing surprised me about you people.
Donald Trump could not wait to get to the podium at the White House today and blame the aircraft collide on diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI hires, even though there is no evidence of it at this point. When every single person he was standing on the stage with, by their definition, is a DEI hired, which means, according to them, they're unqualified for the job. And that includes Donald Trump to Pete Hegseth to Sean Duffy to jdvance, all DEI hires. Donald Trump could not wait.
Even his children were NEPA babies, but y'all have a problem when we do it. It's okay when they do it, but y'all got a problem when we do it. Donald Trump got the NEPA babies, and all his hires are DEI. And they don't even have the education that black women have. Black women are the most educated in this country. Yes, we are. And Donald Trump want to talk about Kamala Harris, but his education can't even come near her education. He can't even breathe near her. That's why at the memorial for Jimmy Carter, he was staring her down, watching her back in with his nasty self. He's a nasty old man. Sitting there with his old puny wife with no back end. He was staring at Kamala's back end. Yeah, he was, because he's nasty. Donald Trump always been nasty. Grab him by the, and then taking advantage of women. SA and women. A lot of these MAGA people in this chat, that's what they do. They SA people. Y'all are nothing but a terrorist group.
They put a big push to put diversity into the FAA's program. And then another article, the Federal
Donald Trump and his
Aviation
lies.
Administration, this was before I got to office recently, second term. The FAA is actively recruiting workers who suffer severe intellectual disabilities, psychiatric problems, and other mental and physical
This
conditions.
man is talking about himself. Everything this fool with the orange face saying, he's talking about himself.
These are people that are, I mean, actually, their lives are shortened because of the stress that they have. Brilliant people have to be in those positions, and their lives are actually shortened very substantially.
And his hires are not brilliant people. He put them in positions they don't even have the qualifications for. But MAGA so dumb, they believe anything this piece of crap says. This big blubber butt says. The orange man says. They believe it.
Aviation Administration. This was before I got to office recently.
Sometimes I can't even stomach this maggot.
Various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on...
Whew, I had enough of him. I don't even like his voice. I can't stand his presence, and he's bad on the eyesight. He caused blisters on your eyes. That's how gross he looked. And I'm telling you, when he bathed at night and looking at the mirror, that mirror is disgusting. The mirror hates you, Donald Trump. The mirror hates you more than the American people. So what does... No, don't delete him, Till. Do not delete him. Don't delete him, Till. Where did he go? Okay. He says that... Till, can you hear me, Till? Don't delete his stuff. Don't. Rizzo says that Kamala slept to the top. But Donald Trump slept around all his wives. Every wife he had. He stuck his pee-pee somewhere else. Well, with Melania Trump, porn stars. Because he nasty. That's what got him tied up with these 34 felonies with his nasty. He just nasty. And don't bathe often. It's bad enough it's in your genes anyway that y'all don't bathe often. But to run around with a pissy depends and not bathing, Kamala is well educated. She has a doctorate, etc., etc. Went to college, got her law degree. Y'all are nothing but pure haters. Donald Trump, okay, I'm going to show you his grades in a moment. He's dumb as a bag of rocks. I would rather for somebody to come over here for this country that don't even have the education to be President Donald Trump. He ain't got it. He's a con man. That's what he's good at doing, being a con man. And he ain't even qualified as President Joe Biden. You better get out of here, Razor, with them lies. Your mama need to check your temperature and give you that pacifier, because, boy, you showing out. You having temper tantrums like Dunny, boy. Till whatever he's saying, let it come through. Because I let them know I will be reading their things. They sent it, I'm going to read it, okay? Let it come through. That's only right. Let me see, because he sent something else. Let me see where it went. Rizzo said, black supremacy talk. Honey, oh my God. That's what white people do. Y'all like to switch up and tell black people they racist. Black people can't be racist. Y'all brought us over here. Y'all mistreat us, and you still try to mistreat us. But it ain't working, because us black women went and got more education. And we make y'all look stupid because we got all this education and you're mad. So you want to claim DEI on black people, honey. DEI only benefit them white women, honey. That's who it benefits more than anybody. And them benefits that Donnie was freezing, it was affecting y'all more than anybody. Y'all was the only ones getting on the internet crying about your food stamps froze. And some of them still froze. Because you don't need them, apparently. What are you doing getting $10,000 of food stamps? This white lady crying on TikTok about $10,000 worth of food stamps. Are you kidding me? Come on now, behave. And keep entertaining yourself by coming over here and looking at this beautiful black queen that you said black supremacy. No, baby. Black people come from royalty. Our people were kings and queens, while yours come out of the Caucasus Mountain eating raw meat. Sit down up front so you can get a little education, something you apparently don't have because you like Donald Trump, non-educated.
This is unreal. Trump just gave a press conference about the DC plane crash, and he immediately
hit that
blamed
like
Obama,
button. Thank
then
you.
He blamed Biden. Then he blamed diversity policies, all while admitting that he's not quite sure what happened and he's just guessing. This dude is the opposite of a leader. And before I play this clip,
he's
let
a
me just point
crybaby, a
out,
tyrant.
on Trump's second day, he fired the head of the TSA. He then fired the entire Aviation Security Advisory Committee. He gutted the committee entirely. He then froze hiring of all air traffic controllers and finally fired 100 top FAA security officers. So this dude guts our regulations, guts certain agencies that are supposed to keep us safe, and then blames it on diversity while clearly not even knowing what diversity is. And let me show you how terrible of a leader he is. Last night, while bodies were still being pulled out of the river, he tweeted, "The airplane was on a perfect and routine line of approach to the airport. The helicopter was going straight at the airplane for an extended period of time. It is a clear night. The lights on the plane were blazing. Why didn't the helicopter go up or down or turn? Why didn't the control tower tell the helicopter what to do instead of asking if they saw the plane?" Dude, you're the president of the United States. Why is he asking questions like he's some outside observer that doesn't really know what's happening? You have access to more information than anybody else. Why are you posting like you're a Fox News pundit trying to draw up conspiracies and saying this stuff? But let's watch this clip of Caitlin Collins asking him about DEI.
You are blaming Democrats and DEI policies and air traffic control and seemingly the member of the U.S. military who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter. Don't you think you're getting ahead of the investigation right now?
I don't think so at all. I don't think with the names of the people, you mean the names of the people that are on the plane, you think that's going to make a difference?
Does it comfort their families?
They are a group of people that have lost their lives.
He said, "You think that's going to make a difference?" Do you remember how many times Republicans forced us to say Laken Riley, say her name, just say her name? And now he's like, do you think a list of names is really going to make a difference? It's just a lack of leadership. I'll talk about it more. Make sure you like the video. All right, this is unreal. Trump just...
Definitely a lack of leadership. What do we expect from a man that hasn't been faithful at doing anything, hasn't been great at doing anything besides conning? And Letitia James put a stop to that conning he's been doing. But besides the, stealing the election, because he said it was rigged. What do we expect? He's a tyrant. He's a toddler that has temper tantrums and blame everything on everybody. President Obama, Biden, 2 Chainz, 50 Cent, whoever he could blame, he gonna blame. If he could blame, let's say Brad Pitt, he would do it. Okay, Rizla 213, baby, what you got for him? He said Egyptian kings and queens were more related to Europeans. Not, that's a lie, because Egypt is in Africa and white people don't told that lie for so many years that they was Egyptians. You were never Egyptian because you could not handle the sun. Your skin will crust up and bake and then you'll be fried. Your people could never handle the sun. And use your brain and go see where your Egypt is. It is located in Africa. Y'all told all them lies like y'all told them lies that this your country. It ain't your country. You're European, boo-boo. In Africa and Egypt, your skin, your people could not take it. Y'all from the Caucasus Mountain up in the snow. You can't and y'all can't take the heat. Stop with your lies now. Stop with your lies. Y'all been lying for years. Been lying so long. And you steal from every culture because you have no culture. And I don't want to hear another white woman say, bye, Felicia, because every time I say, Lord Jesus, that's so old, that's over 20-some years old. They steal everything from black people. Get them, God. Fix their evil minds, Lord Jesus. Touch their hearts. Lay your hands on thee. Rizzo, take a break, boo. But keep spending. If you want to keep spending, I'm going to take it. Let's see what this other one is. This is Matt Score. Let's see what this person has to say. Didn't the kings and queens of Africa sell their people to the Dutch, and the English sounds like you came from the riffraff that got sold? No, your daddy came from the riffraff of being on his knees in prison, giving head to the Harlem Boys Choir. How about that? You want some more? Keep spending. Okay, move along. Thank you. Thank each and every last one of you sending me super chats and super sticker. Thank you. I like chatting with you. You can never break me. A black woman is the hardest thing to break, and Donald Trump knows that. That's why at that debate, he couldn't handle Kamala. He looked like he was going to cry. Bless his soul, Lord Jesus. Donnie was about to cry, I'm telling you. He couldn't handle Kamala. That black woman whipped him all across that floor. She mollywopped him and then gave him his pacifier. He really wanted the nipple, but she wasn't going to let his nasty mouth on her. No. Melania won't even do it. Bless his soul. Nobody wants Donnie. Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene and LL Laura Loomer, because they at the bottom of the barrel. What do we expect? Bottom of the barrel.
Because someone calls you illegal, that is not a thing. We have people that are undocumented. We have people that have tried to go through the process, and unfortunately, because there are those that feel like it wasn't worth the investment, people historically have been waiting before COVID 6 to 7 years to try to get anywhere in the courts. And to be clear, undocumented folk contribute approximately $100 billion in taxes. They pay into Social Security and they don't get to draw down on it. So stop, again, allowing them to divide us and to demonize them. Just because someone calls you illegal, that is not a thing.
Mexicans are not illegal. Y'all, my phone is dying. So I'll turn this mic off and put my charger into my phone. Hold on. How can Mexicans be illegal when they was here before Europeans? Tia, let me know if you can hear me, Queen. Tell me, how can they be illegal when they was here before the Europeans? How? How can they be illegal when they was here before the Europeans? Mexico owns California, Texas, Arizona, and 2 more states. How? Somebody please tell me, MAGA. I want you to explain it to me because you're the smart one. Explain it to me. Europeans came over here from somewhere else. They were already here. The great ones was already here. The hard workers that get out and do the work that you don't want to do because you can't take the sun. Rizzler213 says the black national talk is so hilarious wrong. Also, Africa's entire continent. It is a continent. And Egypt is a part of Africa. You're right. Which Europeans lived in like the Arabs. Honey, Europeans didn't go there later. Y'all over there come trying to run Africa and they running your ass off and over there, honey. That's what they doing. Like right now in Mexico, President Claudia Sheinbaum is running y'all off in Mexico. She don't want you there. You think you don't want them there, here? They don't want you here. In their country, in Mexico. Y'all go over there and try to run stuff. You try to go over there in Africa and run stuff. It's not your home. Your home is Europe. But your people are so poor, they decided to come to the Americas. And start a life and stole stuff from other people. That's what your ancestors did, boo-boo. Although they did take advantage of other people, molesting, R-A-P-N people, R-A-P-I-N people, N-G people. Even the men, your men, were doing it to the black men, tie them up and take advantage of them. Then you'll go in the house and smile at your wife like you ain't done nothing wrong. That's who your people are, RZA. God bless you. Be nice. Bye-bye. Okay, back to the program.
You don't have racism in a country that don't want nobody, except the Indians. How you gonna have racism in a country that don't want nobody, except the Indians?
Okay, RZA. Let's see what RZA's saying now, RZA. I think RZA in love with me, y'all. RZA, do you love me? You like coming out here looking at this beautiful black woman with her own long hair? You like me, don't you? You want me to breastfeed you, but it ain't happening. See, my ancestors were made to breastfeed your people. Yeah. But y'all call us nasty, but you had your babies breastfeeding off us. Whew. So sad. All these white men love coming over here looking at me. What do you like? What do you see? What is it? My nice full lips with the red lipstick on? Oh, I know you like it. You love it, so you keep coming over here. You want more, mama, don't you? Bless your soul. Let's see. He sent something. Where did it go? Oh, Rizzo said Hispanics have tons of European blood. They have African and European blood, yes. But they have more African than they have Caucasian. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I know you like coming over here and looking at me. You love me, don't you? Y'all do, but you can't have me. Never. These nice full lips, your wife don't have. Your girlfriend don't have. Your boyfriend don't have.
Black people make up 22% of the poor in this country, but only get 14% of the benefits, while white people make up 42% of the poor and get 69% of the benefits. Which is weird because aren't we supposed to be the Michael Jordans of welfare? Black people make up 22% of the poor in this country, but only get 14% of the benefits, while white people make up 42% of the poor and get 69% of the benefits. Which is weird because aren't we supposed to be the Michael Jordans of welfare?
No, we're not. My beautiful sisters and brothers that are white, the Caucasians, are the most on welfare and food stamps. But let y'all tell it, blacks and brown people are. That's not true, baby. Not true at all. It's not true. Y'all the welfare kings and queens.
Draw the line at racism and sexism, or homophobia and xenophobia. They didn't draw the line at him being a draft dodger, or insulting veterans and disabled people. They didn't draw the line at him sexualizing little girls, including his own daughter Tiffany as a baby. They didn't draw the line at him inciting a violent
I see you,
insurrection,
Rizzo.
or pardoning the insurrectionists.
Oh, she better run. Your black girlfriend better run.
They didn't draw the line at him sexually harassing
Get away
his
from
staff,
him.
or fantasizing to them about what it would be like to have sex with Ivanka in explicit detail. They didn't draw the line at rape or bragging openly about assaulting women and girls. They didn't draw the line at convicted felon. They didn't draw the line at the Nazi salute. They've allowed him to spew his hateful rhetoric his entire political career. So where is the line? Or was he right? Could he stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot someone and people would still defend him? Because we're starting to believe he was right, and there is no line for you people. They didn't draw the line at racism and sexism, or homophobia and xenophobia.
They didn't draw the line because Donald Trump is who they are. They bow down to him because that's who they are. Everything that Donald Trump is, that's who you are in this chat. MAGA. If he want to grab him by the ussy, you want to drive and grab him by the ussy too. Rizzo said, I love all peoples of God, so yes, I love you. I love you too, baby. I love you too, but I would still read you down. Yeah. I thank you, and I love you.
Okay, I want to make sure that I've got it all. I took some notes, okay? Let's go. Denmark is preparing for an invasion from the United States because the United States wants Greenland. One of the January 6th insurrectionists who was pardoned by Donald Trump has been killed. Another January 6th insurrectionist has been rearrested because he was caught carrying a gun, which he couldn't carry. The CDC can no longer communicate with the World Health Organization, and the CDC can no longer communicate with the American people. ICE raids are happening all across the country. Protests against Donald Trump are happening all across the world. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum is making Donald Trump look like a plumb fool. I love it. Team Claudia. Colombia's president is making Donald Trump look like a plumb fool. Canada and their ministry is making Donald Trump look like a plumb fool. And they are threatening to cut off an energy supply to Americans here in the United States. The stock market is crashing and the cost of eggs is still high and going to get higher because of the bird flu. Oh, but we don't know much about the bird flu because the CDC can't communicate with Americans. Donald Trump has frozen all federal aid except for payments for Social Security and Medicare. All other type of funding, whether it's federal loans or grant funding, all of that has been frozen. And other leaders around the world are laughing at Donald Trump and how he's destroying the United States. And with all of this chaos that Donald Trump has brought forth, Donald Trump decided on yesterday to spend the day golfing. Did I get it all? Yeah, I think I got it all.
You know, Donald Trump remind me of a little kid that was in daycare that would cause so much of a ruckus. Tell everything in the daycare. But when it's time for snacks, he thought he deserved a snack. He don't even get rewarded by Melania. She gives Donnie 0 in July, X appeal. She gives him 0X, EX. She ain't giving him anything. So Laura Loomer, you better sneak in that, sneak down at the Mar-a-Lago because he's in need to release some pressure because he's under a lot of pressure. He out on that golf course and is all backed up in his old fat stomach. Oh, rotten, disgusting orange man. Ugh.
10 companies committed to DEI. Number 10 is Costco. Now, Costco has said they are doubling down on their DEI efforts after the slew of companies that are now rolling back their DEI efforts. Number 9, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Number 8 is Ulta. Number 7 is Macy's. Number 6 is Old Navy. Number 5 is Nordstrom's. Number 4, TJ Maxx. Number 3 is the Dollar Tree. Now, we all know that there have been a number of companies rolling back on the DEI, as well as the executive order today signed to end DEI programs in the military as well. Number 2 is Walgreens. If you like this list and want more about other nonsense, follow me. Leave me a comment with your thoughts on DEI. Should it be doubled down? Should it be rolled back? Should it, does it create more racism or does it help racism? Also follow my wife Samantha, who I've tagged. Finally, at number 1 is Kroger. Top 10 companies committed to DEI. Number 10 is
Well, Publix, I gotta break up with you, Publix. You have some of the best little cakes, y'all. Honey, Publix make good cakes. Well, Publix, I gotta go to Kroger. I'm breaking up with you. Target, I broke up with you because you lied to our face. You said you wasn't going to bend, but you bent. Okay, motivation dump. Sent me a super sticker, super chat, whatever you want to call it. How is like being a racist, calling people racist? Kiss my grits. Mel, just kiss my grits.
I'm foreign born. I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen, and I'm an immigrant, and I'm damn proud of that. And immigrants have always made America strong. And I want to focus on one issue, which is birthright citizenship. It is as American as apple pie, that if you're born in America, you're an American. If birthright citizenship no longer were the law of the land, then what would happen is approximately 330 million Americans will no longer be recognized as citizens, and they'll have to prove it. And guess what? Your driver's license doesn't show you're a citizen. Your social security card doesn't show you're a citizen. Your birth certificate will no longer show you're a citizen because it just shows where you were born. You're not going to have to find your parents' birth certificate. What if your parents passed away? You don't know where their birth certificates are. What if you're adopted? What if one of your parents is a citizen and one is not? So all of a sudden, there's going to be this huge burden on millions and millions and millions. In fact, most Americans who can no longer show their citizens have to find paperwork to show they are. And then for new births, hospitals will have this incredible burden to find out, hey, are these parents citizens or not? So this executive order is not only going to be burdensome, it is ludicrous and it's unconstitutional. I am foreign born.
I'm gonna go to this comment, then we're gonna be getting up out here. Somebody said Trump is a good person. If Trump is a good person, why did he not do his homework on what DEI is? He didn't. DEI has affected the white people more than anybody because y'all think he did it to hurt black and brown people, but they're educated. They got their education, so you can't hurt them. Donald Trump, DEI has hurt your white women that y'all put up on a pedestal. Lord Jesus, put them on a pedestal. It has hurt them. They're crying on the internet because they're now out of jobs because Donald Trump wanted to hurt the black and brown people, not doing his homework and researching exactly what DEI is. DEI is for so many things, women, gays, the veterans, all sorts of different things fall up under DEI. Donald Trump has hurt his own race trying to hurt black and brown people. Yes, he hurt his own people. But he doesn't care about y'all. Y'all are not millionaires. When you're gonna get it? Get it, please. Come on, get it. Okay, Rizzo says, where did Rizzo's thing go? Hold on, Till. What did he say? Don't delete it. Okay. He said, my black girlfriend voted Trump as did 1/3 of my minorities. Well, if you say so, let me tell you something I know about women. We'll tell you something to be lying in your face and smile at you the whole time because she lied about how good you is in bed, and you're not good in bed. You like this like Donald Trump. So just imagine she lying to you and saying it feel good. The whole time, Rizzo, she voted for Kamala Harris. God bless America. I love you. I want to thank each and every last one of you beautiful people. Thank you for coming to my live. Be sure to drink plenty of water because it keeps your skin looking youthful and young like mine. I'm 51, never had Botox or fillers. I drink my water daily, all day. Drink you some water, okay? Stop getting Botox because what that do, that's poison to your face. Stop getting it, ladies, okay? Don't do it. Get you some sun. That vitamin D is good for you. No Botox or fillers here. Very youthful skin at 51 years old. I walk daily. I exercise. I eat properly. Stop eating beef and pork and chicken and you will be just fine. Eat some fish. That is okay. Again, drink plenty of water. God bless you. Y'all take care now. Bye.